The WA Country Health Service is privileged to provide healthcare services to communities across regional Western Australia, including the Kimberley. Working in health in this part of WA is truly unique, and it's an experience you will never forget. Our staff are our greatest advocates. Here's what they have to say about working at Derby Hospital and living in the West Kimberley.
I've never done community health before. I've always worked in a big tertiary hospital on the wards, so I was looking for a bit of a career change as well, and I'm loving it and I don't want to leave.
And I saw an EOI on the WAC's job board and I'm like, yeah, let's give that a crack. I don't know where Derby is, but it sounds like fun, and here I am now.
I love Derby, and I was just in Broome on the weekend and I was actually really excited to come back to Derby afterwards.
I had the opportunity of coming up for a locum shift, and after the locum I went down and resigned because I loved working up here, the lifestyle, the sort of work, and the fact that I'm now part of the team that brings service to the people that need it the most.
The nurses and the doctors are great, and they do a wonderful job. They're ever so caring to the patients.
We are employed to drive the ambulances, so we have our first aid certificate, but we go out with a qualified RN, and if it's really serious we take a doctor with us. So our basic thing is for security on the ambulance and to assist where required.
You do the RFTS transfer, you take the patient down to the base and give the handover to the RFTS doctor or RFTS nurse. So that was a new experience for me.
For people coming to Derby, for the younger people, is a good learning environment, very supportive. You have a lot of opportunity to do things that you probably won't be able to do in the bigger hospitals.
You also have that added benefit of having doctors that you're working with regularly, so you've got a really solid team that if, when things do get a bit more complicated, you've got support there.
The moment I've started in this role in WACS and in CAMS, it's opened up a lot of opportunities that I feel like I wouldn't be getting in a lot of other spaces and a lot of other areas.
One minute you'll be looking at an ECG machine, and next minute you'll be pulling down a fence, and then you'll be up fixing air conditioning units. If you're up to the challenge, it's a good lifestyle. Yeah.
Your friends become your family up here, so I don't think I've ever been as social as I have been in Derby.
And the Kimberleys, it's just, I don't know, it's God's country. It really, 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 really is. People pay thousands of dollars to come here. It's on our doorstep.
We love being outdoors, camping. I've got a bush block just out of town. Found my other passion, which I discovered, which is racing speedway. So speedway was definitely not something I envisaged, being my number one hobby.
It is a magical place. It's full of culture. Still practicing. There's a lot of community spirit in this place as well. Just the whole general local community. Once you become immersed in it, you don't want to. It's hard to get out of it.
For me, it means family. It means my connection to this place, my connection to people. It means community. I bought my house here. Even my husband and I, we think that he says that this is the world's best place. That's what my husband thinks.
And it's sort of, infected me a little bit. I didn't expect to love it as much as I did until I found I was sort of in it.
It's a bit like a magnet, I think. Something about it just keeps sucking you back out here.
If you're up for a Kimberley adventure working for a great organisation where you can meet some amazing people, we'd love to hear from you. To find out more, go to the WA Country Health Service website and search Work With Us, or send us an email.